What drains you of energy? Have you ever met someone that seems to have far more problems than they have solutions? It's nice knowing I'm not alone. Being angry and depressed over the small stuff. It ruins your day too. Being in the sun heat all day. Stress. Waiting in long lines. Narcissist people. Tedious, repetitive tasks with no importance. Toxic work environment. Humans. The sun. Anytime I spend an afternoon outside in the summer, it's going to be an early night for me. People who start talking loudly and just don't know when to stop. Too many Zoom and Teams meetings. Being awake. Talking to somebody in phone for over 5 minutes. Back in high school, some girls in my class used to assess how much time they spent on talking with each other and put it up as a status update in WhatsApp. The durations were unbelievable. 2 hours 51 minutes, 3 hours 41 minutes, 4 hours 1 minute. Just WTF were you talking about for that long? My own brain. Redirecting my anxiety 38,374 times a day is exhausting. Colin Robinson. Existing. No, but seriously work, interacting with people all day long and making small talk and occasionally dealing with rude customers, all the while practicing patience and having to remind myself to kill them with kindness. The sun. At least lately, in Texas. With the heat dome there are no clouds and it's so unrelentingly hot. But going out around 8:30 p.m. when the sun is low enough, it's still hot but it doesn't sap my energy. Anger. Trying to stop myself from overthinking or dealing with overthinking in general. The constant need to be available all the time. I just wanna sleep, man. Trying to get anything done via customer support call. Small talk and stupid people. Negative people. People. Looking for a house and moving house. Fuck all this. My chronic pain and illnesses. Endless group text messages. It's like running a marathon with my thumbs. By the end of the day, I feel like I've climbed Mount Everest on a pogo stick. Life. Work. I love what I do but I get home and am emotionally drained. Social interactions. If I have a big weekend hanging out with friends, I have a lot of fun, but then I want to become a monk for the next few weeks. People telling me how to live my life. My kids. They have exponential amounts more energy than me. They require my patience and understanding when they are having trouble expressing their emotions. Sometimes I want to kick and scream too, and I feel guilty as hell when I require a break to fill my proverbial cup. Having to fake being interested in a conversation. Being around people. That and life in general. Psychic vampirism. Life, the universe, and everything. My back and hips. Chronic pain is exhausting. Chronic insomnia. It's an invisible disability. Narrow-mindedness. Honestly, working. People may say I'm lazy or my generation is lazy. But working while going to school and worrying about bills drains my soul. Being social with people I don't really want to socialize with. Myself honestly. My neighbor lady's thighs. How the hell is parenting not at the very top? Gee whiz, it's been kicking my ass since my son was born and he's not even 3. Meetings and self-talk. Not knowing what to do in life. Don't get me wrong, I have everything I could ever want. But I want to something a bit more meaningful. People. There are two kinds, the ones I know and the ones I don't. Both drain me of energy. Politics. The reason for poverty is always because some rich old cunt wants more money to add to their billions. Everything. Responsibility. Shopping with no intended result. My wife loves to casually browse, which I discovered, over the last few years, makes me exhausted and irritable. I don't like wandering stores hoping to find something exciting. I don't understand the joy of discovery that so many people get while aimlessly perusing Target or Home Goods. Joining a lame conversation with a group of PPL so you have to fake interest and facial expressions all the time, hate it. Dealing with huge crowds at theme parks, water parks, etc. Entropy. Just life in general, really. Dealing with people who have their mouths open and minds closed. Putting a duvet cover on a duvet. Actually just putting any sort of sheets onto my bed. Hyperthyroidism. Work. Talking. It drains me very quickly. Global warming. Warm days are excruciating and drain all my energy motivation. Meeting with friends. I am an introvert and I don't even want to leave the house. Being at work also is draining. Knowing I have to go to work. My crippling anxiety. In a nutshell, not honoring my boundaries. As soon as I let them be crossed, my energy plummets. Socializing IRL, being around people LOL. So I jump on here and recharge XD. Indica. Climate change denial. Consciousness. All that fucking hash I smoke and the fact that I always go to bed really late and fucked up. Listening to politicians. Overthinking almost anything. Can be a mundane small issue. My head will find a way to turn it into something catastrophical, say bad stuff about myself and create anxiety. Cue headaches, bad gut feeling and never be able to live in the moment. Being alive. Being around people who don't make me feel safe. It's not that I feel scared. It's that I don't feel comfortable. Hearing people who are stupid by choice talk. Being around drunk people. Loud people. Making decisions, literally any decision. Life. People complaining about problems they bring upon themselves. Set boundaries in order to maintain their own well-being. People in general. The human race. Small talk and large crowds, especially small talk in large crowds. A lot of things. Overdosing on human interactions for one. And talking with stubbornly stupid people. Also, thinking too much. Living. I have chronic fatigue. People. People. A lot of things, but mostly people. People, in general. People who complain excessively and have a victim mindset. The official Reddit app. People and pain. Being sick. Being out in the sun all day. Gluten. Energy vampire.